You made her cry again?
If you're gonna be a pain, get out already.
Mayuka's building a house.
I want to rebuild ours too.
Yusuke, come on, please.
What the heck?
It's way easier if I just show you the video. A video?
What's for dinner tonight?
Spaghetti.
I'm Yusuke Sakagami, a second-year middle schooler.
What about you, Yusuke?
I'm good with anything.
Alright then, got it.
My dad, mom, and little sister Mayuka. On the surface, we look like the typical happy family. But that's just a facade.
Mayuka, you need to eat more.
Here, let daddy serve you some.
Wait, that was my portion.
Yay! I love you, Daddy.
Oh, really? What about Mommy?
Of course, I love Mommy too. Like, a lot. A lot.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Mayuka is just the cutest, isn't she?
My much younger sister is showered with affection, leaving me completely sidelined. Here they go again. This isn't nearly enough for me.
So delicious. Mom's cooking is the best in the world.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I'll cook even more for you, Mayuka.
Guess I'll just drink some water and deal with it. Complaining wouldn't change anything, and I know they won't listen. So today, like always, I just endure it. Then one day,
Did you make her cry again?
You can leave if you're just going to be a problem.
no, Mayuka started drawing all over my worksheet.
So you yelled at her?
No, I just calmly told her to stop.
Are you lying to me? Mayuka said you shouted at her.
What? The one lying is Mayuka.
I was so scared.
There, it's okay now.
Don't worry, Mayuka. Mommy and Daddy are always on your side.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
I'm so fed up with him.
How did he turn out like this?
Problem, huh? This constant dynamic pushed me to spend more and more time in my room, bullying myself in study after study.
Yusuke, that's amazing. Another perfect score.
It's just a fluke.
No way. I know how hard you work, Yusuke.
Oh, thanks.
Teach me again sometime, okay?
Sure. Chinatsu is so kind. Even I had someone on my side when I went to school. That's what kept me from falling apart and stay strong. Before I knew it, I was in high school and it was time to decide on my future.
I'm aiming for this university.
Oh, that's tough one.
Yeah, which means I'm drowning in tutoring sessions every day. What about you, Yusuke? Decided on a university yet?
I honestly don't even know if I'll be able to go to college.
What? But you always said you wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah, I still do, but Actually, my little sister's taking entrance exam for private middle school, so the expenses are piling up. There's probably won't be any money left for me.
Why don't you at least talk to your parents about it? You won't know unless you ask, right?
No, it would be pointless. I'm always second to her. Everything is about my sister first. And so, I had no choice but to give up on my dream. But then...
It's too soon to give up. There's a program that's perfect for you, Yusuke.
Huh?
Here, look at this.
What's this? Wait, free tuition?
It has some conditions, but I think it's an amazing opportunity.
Thanks to Chinatsu, my dream was reignited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The world is starting to look so much brighter. Dot, Mom, I want to go to college.
What? Are you serious?
We don't have the money for that. Get a job.
Just as I expected. Don't worry, this college has a tuition waiver program.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier?
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Great, then I just need you to sign here.
Sure. I'll sign as much as you need.
Of course! The one we should spoil is our precious little angel Mayuka.
And then, can you buy me a violin next time?
Sure thing, right, honey?
Absolutely. Anything for our darling.
I'm going to pass the exam and get out of here for good. And so, I successfully got into college, moved out, and practically cut ties with them. Years passed. Finally, the day has come. At 40, I had officially become a practicing doctor. I spent several years working at the clinic on the remote island, part of the tuition waiver agreement. The journey was long, but every day was fulfilling. I wonder how everyone on the island is doing. After that, I worked in the city hospital before fulfilling my dream of opening my own practice. What kind of future lies ahead? I wonder. I have a reason to keep pushing forward, someone I need to protect. This is the start of a brand new chapter in my life. Just as I was brimming with the excitement about the bright future ahead.
Well, isn't this place impressive?
He's really outdone himself, hasn't he?
Huh? No way, the voice! The noisy voices echoed through the clinic, and their owner was...
Hey there, surprise!
It was someone I thought I'd never see again. What? How did you even find me?
Oh, I just randomly thought about you the other day, so I decided to Google your name for fun.
And wow! Imagine my surprise when I found out you're a clinic director.
They must be seeing the clinic's website.
Mayuka's building a house, you know.
And we're thinking of rebuilding ours too.
Oh, Yusuke, please help us out.
What? The sudden words left me speechless.
Oh, and guess what? I'm getting married. We're in the middle of building our new home, but I thought it wouldn't be fair if I was the only one living it up, you know?
So that's why you came to find me.
Exactly.
So you only come to me when you need something, huh?
We're family, aren't we? Supporting each other is what family does.
I thought I'd cut ties with them for good.
Exactly. Besides, wouldn't you want the family home to be shiny and new too?
Not really. I have no plans to come back, so it doesn't concern me.
You're so cold.
What an ungrateful attitude.
Yusuke, you should learn to be more open-hearted, just like my darling.
Brace yourself for this. Mayuka's fiancé is a brilliant surgeon working in the heart of Tokyo.
Check him out. Isn't he super handsome?
Hey, stop! That's too close. Huh? Wait, isn't this guy?
Mayuka's future is totally secure now.
He's always giving presents to his parents, you know.
Did he buy them a house?
Well, not exactly.
You always have something to say, don't you? Ugh, unbelievable.
Even as doctors go, Mayuka's guy is clearly a class above you.
Their jobs just wouldn't stop. Why don't you ask him then? As your son-in-law, he might be willing to help out.
That's not something I could ever ask him. His family background is pretty prestigious.
That's why we've been telling everyone that you are high-earning elite.
Seriously? Putting on airs like that will backfire eventually.
Just stop arguing and nod your head already.
We're busy too. Don't waste our time.
After giving it a lot of thought. Fine.
What? Really?
That's my son. A little push and he crumbles just like that.
I thought it'd be harder, but that was easier than I expected.
I agree to their demands.
Yusuke, you're the best. Too easy. Guess I'll start asking for even more now.
I'll introduce you to a company I have connections with.
No, that wouldn't be necessary.
What?
We've already chosen the construction company for the house.
We even brought all the materials with us.
This is...
This might be a bit much for someone who just started their own practice.
I mean, seeing the price must be pretty intimidating, huh?
But hey, wouldn't it be more reassuring to go with a top-tier company?
Actually, the company I have a connection with is this one.
Well, that makes things easy. The estimate is pretty high, but as a doctor, you can handle it, right?
Still, maybe it's better to stick to a budget that's within reason.
Don't you want to give your parents a better life?
I do, but... just like always, my opinion doesn't matter. I think it's better to proceed with some cushion in the budget and a solid plan, or it'll be tough later on.
You're the one managing it, aren't you? Complaining to us won't change anything.
Anyway, this company is final, and we are not cutting budget.
I see. Feeling overwhelmed by their pressure, I reluctantly step back with a sense of unease. A few days later.
All right. Please review the documents and sign here.
I return to my parents' house to finalize the contract.
client and the contractor are...
Dad is serious.
Oh, come on. Don't waste time reading it. Just sign already.
My bad, my bad.
With the renovation underway, they were in a high spirit in the whole time.
Getting a shiny new house with just a signature? Oh, this is the best.
Thanks, Yusuke. Sending you to a med school was the right call.
You're welcome. You didn't lift a finger for me. I got here on my own merit.
Yusuke, congrats. Finally, at 40, you've done something for your parents.
After that, I kept busy with my work as a practicing doctor. Been about a month since the contract was signed, and I haven't heard from them. Once the house was rebuilt, I became a disposal. They only saw me as a means to an end. But I don't feel bitter. In fact, I'm filled with a refreshing sense of freedom. I hope these peaceful days continue. A year after the contract was signed.
Yusuke, we need to talk.
Oh, it's been a while. Did the renovation go smoothly?
There's no time for that.
Why not? I was going to ask if the house turned out the way you wanted, but judging by your expressions, you don't look too happy.
Of course not.
How can I possibly be happy in this situation?
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. What is the bill addressed to me?
You are the one who signed the contract, Dad.
I signed as the owner of the house.
You promised to pay for it, Yusuke.
When did I even say that? I never agreed to the even ones. They were clearly panicked and losing their composure.
You said got it when we brought up rebuilding the house.
Stop pretending you don't remember. We all heard you loud and clear.
Sure, I said got it, but I only meant I'd introduce you to the construction company.
What?
Well, since you'd already reached out to the company for an estimate, it saved me some trouble. Thanks to me, negotiations went smoothly, and you even got a small discount, didn't you?
We didn't ask for that.
We were under impressions you'd cover the entire cost.
Oh, really? Well, there's not much I can do about that. It sounds like a tragic misunderstanding to me. You'll just have to accept it.
There's no way we can afford that kind of money.
You are being so flippant, it's outrageous.
Come on, how can you not laugh at the mixed up that ends with the multi-million dollars bill?
You!
Calling it a mix-up is just a lie. You set this up to trap us, didn't you?
That's right. This is completely unforgivable.
Then why didn't you read the contract properly?
Well,
It was all clearly stated. The signer is responsible for the payment. It's common sense to read important document like this. To think of it, you didn't even read my university paperwork before signing it. Maybe this habit of sloppiness is what's causing all of your problems.
I read it back then.
are you blaming this on me?
If you hadn't rushed me, this wouldn't have happened.
How cruel. You're always blaming others for your mistake.
Both of you, stop it.
Anyway, This has nothing to do with me, so good luck with that.
Wait, you can't just leave us like this. Do something.
I'm busy too, so don't drag me into this.
What? Fine, let's go, Mom and Dad.
We cannot just back down like this.
Yusuke has to pay for it.
Don't worry, I've got a plan. Yusuke, just you wait.
Let's see what they try next. Mayuka's words ended the arguments for now, but it was obvious they were planning something. Meanwhile, back at the house.
What should we do about the contract?
If we tweak this part and adjust that, how's this? Not bad, right?
Wow, amazing. It looks flawless.
My sister had crossed the line she could never come back from.
If the contract is everything, we'll just rewrite it ourselves.
Excellent. Mayuka, you're truly brilliant.
But even if we rewrite this, what about the copy of the construction company has?
Oh, that's simple. We'll just act fast and take care of it ourselves.
Mayuka, you are surprisingly bold.
Let's get it done before Yusuke catches on.
Let's go.
At the moment, I received a message from someone and it only made me more cautious. A few days later, I was summoned back to the house. So what's this important talk about?
We took your advice and reread the contract.
Oh, and you saw Dad's name listed as a contractor, right?
Well, yes, in a general sense.
General sense?
But surprisingly, it turns out the one responsible for payment the cost is you, Yusuke.
No way! That's ridiculous!
If you think I'm lying, take a look for yourself.
The payer shall be contractor, son. What is it supposed to mean?
What do you mean, what? It means you're the one who has to pay, Yusuke.
You added this, didn't you?
What are you talking about? That clause was there from the beginning.
I remember it too.
Do they really think they can fool me with something this sloppy? It was clear they were desperate to deceive me. This is clearly written in a ballpoint pen, and it's painfully obvious.
If you're not convinced, let's compare it with a construction company's copy.
That's a great idea.
Hey, don't just stand there. Get the company's contract now.
Understood. If you're claiming we added that clause, then there shouldn't be anything written here. We haven't touched the company's copy of the contract.
But isn't it strange? Look, the exact same clause is written here too.
See? Compare them. They're identical.
Which means, Yusuke, you're definitely the one who has to pay.
You're the one who drafted the contract, right?
Yes, that's correct.
I don't know why you added such a convenient clause, but thanks for that.
Tough break, Yusuke.
Actually, I have something to say about this.
What is it?
It's quicker if I just show you the footage. Footage?
Be careful.
Oh, relax. Transferring it is a piece of cake. What? What is this? This is a serious crime.
A crime? Well, if that's the case, let me just say, you're guilty of illegal recording.
Illegal recording with the security camera footage? Are you planning to sue every store in the country too?
Why are you always twisting things like this? Ugh.
Yusuke, we are family, right? Let's just let this slide, okay?
Do you really think I'd overlook this? This is document forgery, a crime that doesn't come with just a fine. Without a suspended sentence, it could mean prison.
Prison?
Family cannot be prosecuted, right?
Crimes like theft might be exempt, but this isn't one of them. Punishment is mandatory. Like Mayuka was mastermind here.
Please have mercy. I'm newly married. If I get arrested, my husband will be devastated.
You've done something reversible. With evidence like this, I have no choice but to take appropriate action.
Why? How could you let your sister become a criminal? Don't you care?
If I let this go, you'll just do it again.
I'm backing out of this situation.
It's too late to back out now.
This isn't the time to argue.
What? Are you okay with me becoming a criminal?
More importantly, if Yusuke doesn't pay, does that mean that I have to?
You only care about yourself. How selfish.
Shut up! Not paying a single cent.
It's not that you won't pay, you can't pay, right?
How dare you speak to your parents like that?
Both of you calm down. This isn't the time to fight. If it's come to this, let's ask Haruki for help.
We can't do that. I wouldn't be able to face his parents.
I thought Yusuke was the only one being unreasonable, but Mayuka, you are an ungrateful child too.
Hey, Dad.
You don't have to put it like that.
We raised you all these years, and this is the thanks we get? Our kid's so heartless, isn't that right, Mom?
Well, yeah.
With parenting like this, no wonder things turns out this way. You demand so much from us, but isn't it the parents' job to guide their kids in a better direction?
We've done so much for you, haven't we?
Looking back, I cannot recall the single things worth in thanking you for. You pretty much ignore me.
That's true. You guys treated Yusuke like he was invisible.
Mayuka.
And this is what happened when Mayuka, who was spoiled rotten, grows up.
Excuse me?
She's been playing you both like fiddles. Though letting yourselves be played isn't great either.
How dare you say that?
Stop disrespecting your parents.
Being spoiled isn't exactly a blessing either.
I've had enough of this family. I'll live my life with Haruki from now on. Don't try to stop me.
If you cover the ring construction cost, I promise we won't bother you anymore.
I already told you it's impossible. Do you want to ruin me? Besides, Haruki may make good money, but he's frugal. Even if I ask, he'd say no.
You won't know until you try.
I do know.
You don't.
I do! Oh, it's Haruki calling.
Perfect. Pick it up.
I'll answer, but I'm not bringing up money.
Why not? You could ask for just a little help.
It's pointless. I love him and I won't do anything to make him disappointed in me. Don't interfere. Hello, Haruki.
Oh, hey there, Himeka babe. What are you up to?
Wait, Himeka? I'm Mayuka, though.
What? Mayuka?
Who's Himeka?
The signal's cutting out.
Hey, don't you dare run away.
That's so like him.
What do you mean, so like him?
Wait, you know Haruki?
We went to the same college. I barely knew him, but when I saw his picture the other day, I immediately recognized him. They call him the King of Five Timing.
5 timing?
Yeah, he'd been fooling around with the girl from the old sort of universities, living it up.
He seemed so sincere.
Being the irresponsible with a woman.
I thought he might be changed, but people don't change that easily.
This is just so awful.
Cheating? Men do that once or twice.
What did you just say? Are you saying you've done it too?
That's not what I meant. I'm saying if you break up with the Haruki, what's going to happen to all this debt?
So you're telling me to endure it for the money? Oh, don't underestimate me. I hate betrayal more than anything. I'm absolutely breaking up with him.
Yusuke, you are the only one I can count on. You are single, and you don't have anything else to spend your money on, so why not?
From now on, I'll be living with the most important person in my life.
Wait, does that mean?
I'm getting married.
What? You didn't tell me.
I didn't need to, so as you can see, there's not a single penny I can spare for you.
Who's the lucky person?
I'm Chinatsu, Yusuke's fiancé. What?
You're the one?
You probably don't know, but we've been childhood friends since middle school.
And now you trapped us into becoming your in-laws?
Not at all. I simply did what was necessary, as I couldn't overlook your criminal actions. You've got some nerve, lady! Oh, thank you. That wasn't a compliment!
I'll approve your marriage to Yusuke, so please just change the payer's name.
As long as Yusuke refuses, that's not happening.
Please, I'm begging you.
Hey, if you report me to the police, I'll make sure you regret it.
You're blaming the wrong person. I'm telling the police everything, so get ready.
Why is this happening?
After that, my parents were forced to pay off the debt by selling their car and household belongings.
We are eating plain rice again. Can't we have something more nutritious?
We don't have the money for that.
Living the rest of my life like this is worst.
At this rate, they'll never pay it off. If that happens, so be it. I'll take over when the time comes. Meanwhile, Mayuka.
I can't believe I actually got arrested.
With the undeniable evidence and no settlement reached, she's now serving time in prison.
And to top it off, that scumbag said I can't stay with a criminal after cheating himself? Ugh, why am I the one who got dumped? I'll hate him forever.
Her heart is filled with anger, and she's probably at the rock bottom right now. Sorry for all trouble.
Yusuke, you have nothing to apologize for.
But by marrying me, you become related to them.
That doesn't bother me at all. As long as I'm by your side, I'm happy.
Chinatsu, you're always there to support me. Thank you. Feeling the joy of loving and being loved, I continue to live each day.